Hello! So today I'm going to be filming a TBR. Forgot what the word was. So yes, basically I have 10 books from the library that I wanted to show you guys that I'm currently hoping to read very, very soon. So far for basically, I don't know if I've talked about this, but my reading goal for the year is 256 books, which is considerably more than the 159 I read in 2018. So, I'm trying to consistently read a lot of books. So far I have read a total of 17 books, and I am on my 18th right now, and I'm just starting one, so I haven't even started it quite yet. But I wanted to do a video of my TBR of the books that I'm hoping to read within February. Obviously not all right now because it's the end of January, but yes. So the first book that I have here is Bright Young Things by Anna Godberson. This one is a novel about two young girls named Letty and Cordelia, and basically they are moving from their house, from their Midwest town to New York. And Letty is her goal is to become this glamorous, famous star, and she kind of just is coming to the realization that everyone in New York is there, like all the girls are there to do the same thing, so it might be a little more difficult. And Cordelia is there to find her father, who is a kind of shady party guy. So she gets into that. She meets this flapper there, and she kind of starts to rely on her, and there's also some mysterious murder going on, so I'm pretty excited. That was so weird, like, ooh, murder, ooh. So yes, but I love mysterious things, so I'm pretty excited for this. Yeah, so there's that. And then I have Once Upon a River by Diane Setterfield, and this one is a novel about this ancient inn on the river, and there are just a bunch of people there telling stories, when one night this man comes in with a little girl in his arms, and she is dead. And so they have her upstairs in a room. All of a sudden she comes back to life, but she's mute, so she can't tell them how she came back to life. It's a big mystery. So basically it's just about these people trying to figure out how all this happened with really no explanation to it. So it's kind of like a science fiction-y mystery, and I am so excited for this one. I was like, wow, this looks really good, and it's a new novel, I'm pretty sure. Let me see when it came out. I'm probably the only one who cares, but yeah, it came out in 2018, so really excited for that. And then I have The Incendiaries, which is a novel by R.O. Kwon, and this is about, this one was really interesting to me. It's so tiny though. It's about a girl named Phoebe and a guy named Will. They both meet at this elite American college, and she is a glamorous girl, but she's trying to hide the fact that she actually blames herself for her mother's recent death. And Will is a guy he's just transferred to the school from a Bible college, and he's kind of just scraping by to get where he's at. He's a scholarship student, so he's just trying to work to get where he's at, and he winds up falling in love with Phoebe. Now, she is struggling so much from her mother's death that she is trying to cope with it by joining a... Are you kidding me right now? Sorry, my work group keeps texting each other. And basically, she is trying to get by joining a North Korean cult, or centered by North Koreans, something to do with North Korea. I'm not quite sure what all of it has to do with it, but it has Koreans in it, so I'm super interested. And basically, he's kind of trying to get her out of this. He's kind of confused by her, like, wanting to be with this cult. And they wind up bombing a location, and she goes missing, and he kind of devotes his time to trying to find her. So this one looks so good. I'm really excited for that, and I feel like it's going to be a breeze to read because it looks interesting and it's really small. And then I have As the Crow Flies by Melanie Gilman, and this one looks so interesting. It's about a 13-year-old girl named... This one's about a 13-year-old girl named Charlie Lamont. She's queer, black, and she's kind of questioning her belief in God. So she winds up going to a Christian youth backpacking camp, and she kind of just goes there and she's just kind of questioning her life and everything about herself, and I feel like it looks really interesting. So, and the graphics are also wonderful, and these people will not shut up. Oh my gosh, okay. So then we have this one, Summer, by Jillian Tamaki and Mariko Tamaki. So this one is about Rose and her family have always gone to this certain beach for all of her summers and as a vacation, and there's this girl, her friend Wendy, who is always also there, and this year is different. Her parents are kind of arguing, and it's just about her friendship and her life and just kind of her relationships, and I feel like it's going to be a really nostalgic kind of cute childhood novel, so I'm excited. It's also a graphic novel, and it's all kind of purple monotone theme, so I really like this. And then I have, these are actually together. This one is the first book, and then we have the second book. So it starts off with Foiled by Mike, oh wait, no, by Jane Yolen. Mike is the illustrator, which is also very important in a graphic novel. I just didn't realize that there was two of them. But this is about a girl named Alira, and basically it's just about, you know, she's questioning where she fits in. She feels like everyone else kind of has like something that defines them, something that they're interested in, whatever, they fit in somewhere, and she feels like she doesn't. And I feel like, considering the illustrations on both of these books, it looks like there's going to be lots of fantasy elements, and it's going to be super interesting. It looks like there's a lot of good like graphics too, so I'm pretty excited for both of these. And then we have A List of Cages, which is by Robin Rowe. This one is about this boy named Adam who lands an elective as a student aide for the school psychologist, and he has his own struggles with ADHD, and he kind of thinks that it's just going to be a breeze. He's like, whatever, it's going to be super easy, you know, I'm not going to have to do a lot, whatever. So his psychologist actually winds up assigning him to locate this troubled freshman, and he's just kind of struggling with school stuff, and they think there might be something going on, so they enlist him to find him and kind of help him out. And he figures out that it's actually his foster brother that he hasn't seen for like 5 years, and he's super excited, you know, because he seems like the same kid, you know, he seems really innocent and kind, and he likes to draw. He seems like he's gonna be a very like innocent kind of naive character, or he's going to see it in that way anyway. But he actually finds out that he has some like, there's some mystery, there's some secrets, and he seems like a little bit more troubled than he might remember him being. So I'm very excited for this one. And then we have Persepolis 2, which is, this is actually a sequel to Persepolis, and it's by Rojane Satrapi. I'm not sure how you quite say that name, but, and this is, both of these books are just about this girl and her life during the Islamic Revolution, and it's just kind of about the struggles for this culture, and it's a really educating novel. I actually really like this one, and it's got kind of just very black and white, old agey graphic novel illustrations, so I'm really excited. I thought it looked so cute when I picked it up. And then the last one, this was such a breeze of a video. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my group is being in the way. And then we have 1,000 Beginnings and Endings, and this one is by Ellen O. and Elsie Chapman, and this is a book of, it has multiple stories, and it is 15 retellings of Asian myths. And basically it says that there are 15 authors reimagine novels from their own cultures, and it's got classic epics, lush fantasy, inventive science fiction, sparkling contemporary, and it says that there's a story for everyone to enjoy. So I'm gonna enjoy all of them for everyone. So yeah, so I'm super excited for that. that one. That wraps it up for this video. Yeah, I'm also going to show you guys, that doesn't wrap it up, sorry, I got something else to add, guys. This one is Arcadia by Lauren Groff. This is the book that I'm currently reading, and this one is actually about I feel like I've talked about this one so many times because I kept scrapping it in my blog. But this one is about a commune in a decaying mansion called Arcadia House, which sounds so exciting. The leader, named Handy, and his wife Astrid, who is a midwife. There's Abe and Hannah. She is a baker and historian, and he's a carpenter. And then they have a son named Bit, and Handy has a daughter who is kind of troubled, and they kind of wind up interested in each other. And I think it looks super good, so I'm very, very excited about that. I will see you guys in my next video. Give this one if you like. Give this one a like if you want to see more videos like this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!